Hey guys, it's Fred and Sheila. We have a couple of comments. We've had some questions and comments, and we're going to clarify a couple of them here, as we'll do throughout our videos. Let's watch this video, and then we'll stop it and talk about it.
She's now facing. Listen.
Jayden's mother, Felicia Gross, 33, of Jackson, was taken into custody and transported to Kentucky River Regional Jail. She is charged with manslaughter in the second degree, abuse of a corpse, tampering with physical evidence, and falsely reporting an incident.
We received the criminal citation that details how police were able to find Jayden's body and what his mom, who's now facing charges, allegedly told police in an interrogation. Police say they brought Gross in for an interview just yesterday. They read her Miranda rights, and then after that, she told detectives that she had given Jayden a sleep medication of some kind, and she claims he had a medical emergency and he died from that medical emergency.
I'm going to go back here to where the citation is, and I'm going to stop it there. The state trooper there was giving the update on what this woman, we won't call her a lady, what this woman was charged with: falsely reporting an incident, manslaughter, tampering, abuse of a corpse. Guys, let me mute this here so we don't have to listen to the voice of it, but I want to play this to where it comes in the full. And I think that's it right there. On August the 6th, Felicia and Josh reported juvenile was missing. In a recorded incident, Mirandized interview was conducted on August the 12th. On August the 11th is when Sheila and I posted our first video that we were going to join in on this search. Now, that video is not on our regular video feed. You have to go to Hatfield McCoy Museum Adventures and click on live. Go to the live videos that we've done, and there'll be a live video there. And on our way to Jackson that morning, we made a video and we talked about the death penalty and how one of them should be offered a deal and the other one the death sentence, and so forth like that. You can call it a scare tactic if you want, whatever, but sometimes that works. Now, this woman has been charged with manslaughter second. Manslaughter second. I've been out of law enforcement for a while, but something that could cause the death of another person, doing something that could cause a death. Why was this lady not charged with murder? Why was she not charged with the death of Jayden? Intentionally causing the death of Jayden. Because when you give somebody, if what she's saying is true, Sheila, correct me or join in anytime.
Okay, I'm listening.
Sheila's here with me. But since when can we believe Felicia Gross? Since when did she become this person of truth? We went 7 days looking for her son, that she's writing letters to the media saying prayers for them, prayers for Jayden, help us find them, and so forth. Since when can we trust anything she says? The state police are taking her at her word that she gave Jayden some sleeping medication and then he had a medical emergency. A medical emergency? What the heck is that?
Yeah, but why hide it? Why take him into the woods and bury him in the woods if it was an accident?
Great. Good point.
Why try to cover it up?
If it's an
totally
accident. It's not an accident, babe. It's intentionally. She intentionally gave him overdose, or was it hers or was it his, and she just gave him too much sleeping medication to get him, let's just let's just put them to sleep. I don't want to have to deal with a child right now. I've got other things going on, so I think I'll just put him to sleep. Maybe I'll give him a little bit of extra. This is my opinion, guys. This is Fred speaking. August the 13th, this paper's dated for the citation, criminal charges that were filed. You know, abuse of a corpse, falsely reporting the incident, tampering with physical evidence. That's small potatoes. They're gonna add all this stuff in together, and she's probably gonna get 2 to 3 years, and that's what you're looking at. Oh, they may sentence her to 10, but she'll be out in 2 to 3 years.
Didn't they also charge her with something with the witnesses?
Well, tampering with physical evidence, that would be probably.
Oh, is that the same charge?
That would be pertain to physical evidence or witnesses, intimidating a witness,
Okay.
or
Yeah, that's
she's
what
not
I'm
really intimidating him. She's coercion. Yeah. So it's not going to be a long video, guys. We just think it's outrageous. Mostly me. Well, Sheila does too, don't you, babe?
It's sad that
She was only charged with manslaughter when this is a murder charge. Now, you can always amend it. You can amend it up. The grand jury can bring back an indictment of murder. Or you could have charged with murder and they could have amended it down to manslaughter. Or they could have indicted for manslaughter. But see, when you charge with murder, it gives the prosecutor, the Commonwealth attorney, something to deal with her attorney, where they can say, hey, we've got her charged with murder. We'll tell you what we'll do. We'll let her plead to 20 years to serve, and we'll reduce the murder down to second manslaughter. You've got nothing to deal with here. You've got a manslaughter second degree charge. Only, what are you going to deal with? Say, well, we can reduce it down a little bit, or we'll drop the sentence a little bit. That's nonsense. That's why we have repeat offenders. This is why we have a lady that I think, if what I'm hearing is correct, she's been charged at least twice with endangering the welfare of a minor. Did she learn her lesson? I've seen all kinds of court documents and papers where they say she's arrested here. I seen one last night, Sheila, where she was arrested in Casey County.
Well,
Casey County is where Sheila and I live. And so at some point, she's even been here in the court system. But we're supposed to take this lady, this woman, at her word that, oh, okay, I've been lying to you for 7 days that he's not really abducted. He's not really run off into the woods, even though people's eat up with chiggers and turkey mites again.
Yeah.
And all these different things that we got before. I'm sure the other searchers are too. I'm sure it's not just us, everybody that was out there.
Anybody that was involved in it.
Of course. Dedicated people out there going through those woods. And for 7 days, some of them's been out there for the entirety. But all of a sudden, the state police takes her at her word and says, oh, okay, she's just overly medicated the child, and the child happened to die. So we're going to charge her with manslaughter second. Guys, I can't emphasize enough. I'm sorry. Sorry to get on a rant. I just think it's outrageous. This lady should have been charged with murder, and then let the jury or the judge or whoever figure it out as it goes along. But this child was murdered. This child was murdered. If he was given Felicia's medicine or somebody else's prescription medicine, if he was given his own medicine in a higher dose than what it should have been given in. Guys, we've got a video coming out later today where Sheila and I went to the home, where the shallow grave in that area of Joe Little Road and Canoe Road, where little Jayden's body was recovered. Sheila brought up an interesting point, and you're going to hear it in our next video, but what if?
Oh, Lord.
What if? Go ahead, babe.
That's what I was thinking. Now, this is just my thoughts. What if he wasn't actually deceased at that time and she buried that poor baby alive? That's what my fear is, which we won't know until the autopsy comes out. But I can't imagine this baby being there and then waking up underground.
If she gave him sleeping medication, could he have been in such a deep sleep
Right.
that she thought he was dead and she buried him prematurely? Whoever, her and whoever, because
She had to have help.
you couldn't. Sheila and I went there. That ground is hard. Trees all around to hit roots and different things. You'll hear about it when we get to that video. She's had help. We're not going to. Again, I'd rather not accuse somebody
That's right.
than ever accuse somebody and be wrong. So we'll try to watch ourselves again, just like we did. You know, when Sheila and I was headed up there that day, that speech that we were given was to them, to the parents, step parents, and the mother. That was to them. The death penalty and making a deal one for the other and so forth. Who takes the deal first gets a break. That was to them. We just didn't want to come out and accuse somebody directly, but if you'll listen to our wording. Now, when we got there and found the clothing, we followed, and you'll hear that was God. That was God seeing if we would follow those footprints to the flat up on top of the hill, because the footprints disappeared. Once they disappeared, we come back down the hill. Did we question? Did we question God? Did we question why? Where'd the footprints go? What's going on? We didn't.
Nope.
Sometimes you just have to go. We come back down and sit down at the edge of the hill to talk and rest and maybe see if there was any movement at the trailer. And lo and behold, the good Lord sent the truck coming up the road and pulled in behind. It was them. And that's what happened. And when we talk to them, we feel that death from you all couldn't see it. I wish you could have. I wish you could have seen their demeanors. I wish you could have seen their body language.
Exactly.
But this is not somebody we can take at their word. But what if that little boy was put in a tote and put into the ground and covered over with dirt?
Oh.
He's already weak. He doesn't know where he's at. He wakes up in total darkness, blackness.
Disoriented, yeah.
And, you know, is there any scratch marks? Is his fingernails messed up where he tried to claw his way out? Is it possible? Of course it's possible. She had given him, according to her, if what she says is true, sleeping medication. Think about that. Imagine waking up in a box, in a tote, in total darkness. It don't get no darker than, I've worked in the coal mines also. It don't get no darker than to get underground, and especially in a tote and dirt on top of you. You wake up, you don't know what's going on. The autopsy will show.
Yeah.
Autopsy may show if there's any dust, dirt in his lungs where he's inhaled dust, because if he was dead when she put him in the tote and put him in the ground, there shouldn't be no dust in his lungs. If there is dust, one particle of dust from the ground, from dirt in his lungs, that means that he took at least one breath in that tote.
Oh, God.
Guys, thanks for joining us. Stay tuned because we've got some interesting videos coming out. We're still going to post the other videos of our trip up there that morning.
Right.
Of when we came back, because we came back, we went and ate, called the state police about the bag. We've got some comments on that. We got question and answers coming up. A lot of people's made some comments about different things, and maybe we can clarify some things and help you better understand some of the things that we did and why.
Right.
So stay tuned for that, and other than that, we'll catch you in a little bit.
Bye. God bless.
Thanks, guys.